Mimosa Moments again with yours truly, Candice Denise. I am sitting here with the beautiful Miss Jennifer Reid, but if you guys don't know her as Jennifer Reid, you probably know her as Jenviolin. So you don't even understand how excited I was to do this interview. Like, of course, we're wrapping up our season here at Mimosa Moments, and this was the perfect day, weather-wise. You guys see we're outside on set.
It's beautiful.
It's so beautiful, and you know, I'll go anywhere to film. You guys know that. I come to you, okay? And we've got our mimosas because what's Mimosa Moments without
a mimosa? I'm happy to be here.
Thank you so much for being here, Jen. So tell people, who is Jenviolin?
Okay, so Jenviolin is just a girl from Detroit that made her way to the DMV area a few years ago. I'm a classically trained violinist, but I really like to focus on playing R&B, neo-soul, hip-hop, the kind of music that you don't expect to hear from a violinist. So I think that's kind of what sets me apart. And I mostly do weddings, obviously, but I've really been branching out lately and doing more of other type of events. Like, I've done some fashion shows. I did the book launch that you were at for Planners Unplugged. I've done all kinds of banquets, debutante balls. So it's really becoming more of a full scope type entertainment service versus just wedding music, which I think is great. It's fun for me. So
so listen, she mentioned doing other types of events in our book signing. So she did the book signing for Planners Unplugged. You guys know I'm one of the authors of that book. And let me tell you, I literally thought that there was a CD playing, okay? This girl was slaying the violin, all right? You guys know, like, seriously, I was like, wait. Like, she's super cute, and she's over here with this violin.
A lot of people kept coming on like, is that you? I thought it was a CD. I was like, maybe I need to make a CD.
She needs to make a CD. If you don't know. So, like, I love the fact that you're so versatile. Like,
Thank you.
Tell the people, like, when did you get into playing the violin?
So, the first time I ever picked up a violin was in 4th grade, and I sucked, so I put it back. Because at the time I used to dance, you know, ballet, tap, the kind of stuff little girls do. I picked up the violin in 4th grade and I put it back. I was just like, no, this isn't for me. So then in the 7th grade, I had a friend, Carla Rivers, who's a violinist in Detroit, actually, who played violin, and she was just like professional level already at the age of like 12. And I was like, wow, I want to be like her. So between Carla and I have an aunt, Regina Carter, who's an international jazz violinist. She's won lots of awards, gone on tour. A really well-known name in the jazz industry. So between my aunt and my friend, I was like, wow, this violin is really beautiful, and I think that that's something that I want to learn how to play. So I picked it back up in 7th grade, and ever since then, 7th grade was a real long time ago, so it might not look like it, but that was many years ago. So I just stuck with it, and went to high school at Renaissance in Detroit and was first chair my senior year. Went to Hampton University and got a stipend to be a part of their orchestra.
Nice.
And that's really how I just kind of kept the ball rolling, and here we are.
So that's amazing. Like, I love the fact that you took something that you enjoyed, you've perfected it, and now you're like taking it to another level. And in the time where we are, music is everything.
Yeah,
you know?
for sure. So especially with the internet.
Oh my gosh, it is. It totally is. So, like, do you have a favorite song you love to play?
Actually, one of my favorite songs to play is Kendrick Lamar, Bitch Don't Kill My Vibe.
Really?
And I think that's because people don't expect that you can play that on the violin. That's one of my favorite ones, and I play it a lot at people's cocktail hours. I use instrumentals, so you don't have to worry about, you know, language or anything. But I use the instrumentals, and I'll cut it on, and I'll see people start looking around the room like, is that? And then the beat will drop, and they'll be like, oh, snap, oh, she's killing it. So, yeah, that's probably my favorite one to play. I always throw that into any set that I'm doing, no matter what, just because that's my favorite one to jam out to.
So, you know, because you said that, I feel like the people need to probably
to hear it.
They need to hear this, so you guys know that this is a 2-part series. Okay, this particular episode is going to be 2 parts. So once this interview is done, you need to click the second part, because she has brought her violin, and she's going to rock out. Okay, so I'm like, you don't even understand. I literally want to hire her for every event that I have, and so you probably should try to hire her too. So Jen, let me ask you, how far do you travel?
I do all of the DMV, so definitely DC, Maryland, Virginia. I will go further south, so I'll do Richmond, I'll do Virginia Beach. I've gone to North Carolina. I'll also go north, so I'll do Philly, and my hometown is Detroit. So if anybody wants my services for an event in Detroit, I'm always looking for an excuse to go home. So that's a no-brainer as well. So
that's great. Now so I saw this bling on your hand. And it is.
Thank you. I too am a bride. I am not playing at my own wedding.
The question is, are you playing at your own wedding?
I am not. I get that all.
So you want me to bring? Because I can try. If you want to train me, I can be like,
hey, have at it, because it's funny you say that. Actually, my fiance's best friend, we were on the phone this morning, and he's like, Jen, I know you already told me no, but I'm gonna ask you again. You're not gonna play the violin at your wedding for real? And I'm like, no, I'm not.
Because how do you do that? Like, is that not going to be a hard thing? Because everyone
I think I'm so just mentally removed from weddings because I go to them all the time. Sure. Even like my personal wedding planning experience, I'm more excited for the marriage than, which you should be, but I'm more excited for the marriage than the actual wedding piece because I go to weddings all the time. So for me, it's just kind of like another Saturday, another Sunday. So I don't know how I'm gonna feel in the moment. Like I should be playing, especially my musicians just better not mess up because I'm a no. That's all I can tell you. But no, I won't be playing at my own wedding. So sorry to all my guests.
Well, that's okay. But if you make a CD, then maybe they can play it. Maybe they can play the CD.
I would think about that, and if I do, I'll be sure to slide you a copy.
Please. That's all I'm asking. You see how I'm like soft selling? Like, you think I could get a copy, Jen? So let me ask you too. Do you have a favorite violinist? Like, is there someone that you look up to in the industry?
Okay, I have 3 answers. Number 1 is Regina Carter, my aunt. Again, just naturally. First of all, I always name her first. She is awesome. Her website's reginacarter.com. She's
check it out.
A phenomenal jazz violinist. Just all of her technique and her sound is just really something that I aspire to match one day because I'm so far from where she's at. But it's just always a goal I'm working towards. 2 is Jean-Luc Ponty. More old school but jazz violinist. My parents, especially my dad, used to listen to him a lot. So I like him. And then if you remember Mary Ben-Ari, she used to be with like Kanye and Twista and all of them. So around 7th grade, now I'm telling my age a little bit, but around 7th grade when I got back into this violin thing, she was real big with that Overnight Celebrity and whatever other song they had done.
You're right.
So I, even now she tours. I know she's not really on the hip hop mainframe anymore, but she still tours and stuff. I follow her online, and I have always looked up to her. And as a kid, I had a picture of her in my case because I was like, I'm gonna do that one day. So that's my answer.
So let me ask, have you tagged her in any of your stuff?
I haven't because I just feel like I need to stop recording videos on my living room couch first. I need to get my setup together. And then
listen, take notes, okay? You all know Candice Denise, I film anywhere. We are literally right now on location in downtown Silver Spring. So shout out downtown Silver Spring.
It's a beautiful day.
It's a beautiful day. And you can film anywhere, literally. Like if it's your sofa outside in your backyard.
My dog be in the background in the video wagging his tail sometimes. Or the worst thing is when I do like a perfect take. Like I get it just right. Right before I stop recording, he'll like bark or just mess me up, you know. So I gotta get that situated, and then I'm tagging everybody. So
you have to tag her, especially because she was in your violin case.
I carried a picture. You know what? I wonder if I still have it. If I saw that picture online, I would know which one it was. It was like some ad she did for. It was in like 17 magazine or whatever, you know, it was out at the time. Definitely. Yeah, but I was like, that's my girl, ripped it out and put it. My mom was like, who's that? I was like.
But you know what that shows, Jen? Like literally when you put something in your face and kind of have a vision on your vision board and something you want to aspire to, that you really can do that. And that's what you did. I mean, you literally had her as a picture. But look now you're Jen the Violin.
Now I'm Jen Violin.
I love her name. I can't stop saying it. Jen the Violin.
Like, and actually, Jen Violin came from old school again. Back when we used to have AIM and ASL, and you had to have not your ad name but your screen name. And my screen name was something like Chalk Strawberry or something kind of sexier. But again, I'm a kid, and my mom was like, no, we're not doing that. Pick something else. So shout out to my mom, but
shout out to mom.
She scratched chocolate strawberry, which I'm not even chocolate, so I don't know where we were going with that. But
white chocolate
strawberry. But I said, okay, my mom's not having that, so just Jen Violin, and I just ran with it. So.
And it's been.
If you ever see Jen Violin, it's me, or if it's not me, let me know because it should be me.
Jen, I am so honored to have you be here.
No, it's really my pleasure. I'm honored that you asked me to be a part of this. It's great.
So what's going to happen, because people are always like, but how do I get in touch with her?
Okay.
And so what I will do is, as you guys know here on the show, I always put the information. So there'll be another slide that'll happen after this, video. A slide will come up and it'll have all of Jen's information, because I know sometimes saying it on camera, people are like, what did they say?
It's a mouthful.
It's a mouthful. Like, well, what was
right.
it? So guys, don't worry, you'll get her information. Check out the slide that I'm going to put up in this video and you'll be able to contact her for all of your events, not just weddings.
Not just weddings, fashion shows, house parties, housewarmings, baby showers. I mean, funerals, you name it.
She's doing it.
You name it. I won't play
book
Bitch Don't
signings.
Kill Your Vibe at the funeral.
I
won't play that. Book signings, all of that. So, live music, occasionally producers will come to me. Festivals, but producers will come to me and want live strings on a track. I do that. So.
Hey, shout out to producers. You should definitely get in touch. I mean, I didn't even think about that, but when you said that, like, she's sick with the violin, and I'm just going to let the strings tell the story. I can sit here all day, but when you all hear it, you're gonna be like, yeah, what's her number? You're gonna want to have an event just to have her there.
And it doesn't have to be anything fancy. Like I said, I've done house parties. I think the smallest event I did, this woman was having a anniversary dinner for her husband, and it was just them at home, private, and she had the candles going, lights dim, whatever, and I just sat in the corner and played. So it doesn't have to be a big turn up unless you wanted to. But
proposals.
I do a lot of proposals. Those are my favorite, because it's just, to be a part of something like that. That's like a life-changing moment for people. And to just be a part of proposals, honestly, I like the proposals better than the weddings, because that's the start of it.
It is. It's the start. Well, I am so excited.
Thank you for having me,
Thank
Candice.
you for being here, Jen.
Yes.
I'm super excited. Cheers. How was your mimosa?
It's gone.
It's gone. It's gone.
Anybody watching this that knows me was probably thinking she gonna need another one.
Listen, you guys, I'm just gonna let her play. As always, thank you guys for being a part of my journey this season here on Mimosa Moments. Don't feel like, oh my gosh, it's never coming back. I am coming back with more Mimosa Moments. I just got to take a minute because I got some events to plan between now and fall. So you'll be seeing us back in the fall. But until then, as always, take care and Mimosas Up.
Thank you guys for watching.
Bye, guys.